mo fẹ́ bẹ̀ yín lórúkọ Olódùmarè ẹ̀yin Yorùbá ẹ má jẹ́ ká jẹ màlúù mọ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ bàìbọ̀ tó kì pé èmi ò ní jẹ màlúù mi ò ní jẹ màlúù màá jẹ ewúrẹ́ màá jẹ nǹkan mi. I will not support your business that is targeted at exterminating me with my own money. Tá a bá jẹ màlúù kí Yorùbá bá láwọn jẹ màlúù mọ́ they will go bankrupt because wọn ò ní jẹ. Let us do what we can do as an individual. Ẹ torí Olódùmarè, ẹ torí àwọn ọmọ yín tó ń bọ̀, ẹ torí ọjọ́ iwájú, ẹ má jẹ màlúù. Ẹ má jẹ màlúù tó ń pa lágbègbè tó ń pa lẹ́yìn ẹ jẹ́ kán jẹ fúnra wọn. When they feel that they have no money coming from you, you've made a statement. You have made a clear statement.
Nigeria belong to Fulani and the British. Regional belong to individual people that live inside Nigeria. As long as we Nigerians continue to practice one Nigeria, it is very obvious that we will continue to suffer from the British, from the bad politicians, and from Fulanis. The suffering from the British and our bad governance is even more fair than being unalived by people that you accommodate many centuries ago. So as long as we continue to practice one Nigeria under this kind of set of people that have agenda and love themselves more than every other person, we continue to massacre individual one of us. That is why a Fulani person will easily say, oh, we want one Nigeria. That is why our politicians will never do anything to break Nigeria because they are benefiting from one Nigeria. But if we are able to shift to regional government, every one of us start advocating for regional government, we will enjoy the country. If we cannot live in peace among each other, why not let us go our separate way? And if we feel we can live in peace with one another, why not we let every one of us benefit from what is in the country? Why some people are being marginalized and some people have upper hand? And many of you want us to keep quiet. Like Middle Belt, I always speak for Middle Belt. I don't know, speak about your state. I'm speaking on behalf of Middle Belt. We Middle Belt will be marginalized for so long. There is no any development in my state. There is nothing going on in my state. So if we have our region, I'll be able to hold my people accountable. But we cannot be one Nigeria and you'll be telling me go and hold your local government chairman, go and hold your governor chairman. When I know say this same government and chairman, all of them, all over the places, they are whining and dining to frustrate all of us. I don't feel hold one person responsible. The only time I will hold my regional people or my chairman, my governor or whatsoever responsible is when we break, and I fully know that those are the people that govern me. But as it stands, individual governor, chairman, local government chairman, whatsoever from every part of the country, they are governing me because a lot of you still poke nose on what is going on in my state. Many of you are not from Benue State, but you mine in my state. Many of you are not from Benue State and you still benefit the resources that is in my land, and you want me to hold my government responsible? No, I will not. Until the country is being break into many pieces or regional government come in, that is when I will begin to blame my government that govern me in that state. So for us to have a equal rights as a people in Nigeria, is either we break or we advocate for regional government. But as long as we continue to practice this one Nigeria, Fulani will continue to massacre us. Ethnic cleansing is happening in my state. You know why? Because of one Nigeria. Hausas are being marginalized. May they speak for themselves. I'm not speaking for them. You know why? Because of one Nigeria. Ilorin now is empty to Fulani. You know why? Because of one Nigeria. I'm not speaking for Ilorin. All what I'm advocating for is Benue people.
If the Fulanis can leave their land, come to our land and kill us, and nothing is happening, how can somebody blame me if I say our people should arm themselves to defend themselves against the killing of our people in our land? We are not going to the north to kill the Fulanis. They have vast lands. They have left it there to do irrigation farming that can take care of their cows. They have come down to the east to take over our land. So when I listen, this is not what Onyendu said. Onyendu is saying that we'll look for referendum. I agree with that one. But me, I'm saying that if the Fulani man will leave his country, his own place, and come to Igbo land and kill my people, wielding arms and ammunition, which the government have seen, they didn't do anything. The international community have seen they are not doing anything. Tell me where I have wronged when I say that the Igbos should get up and raise up arms to defend. That was the reason why Onyendu formed ESN, to secure our periphery, our boundaries, our land, so that our men and women can go back to the farm. Our young men and women are running away from our communities. If you go to Anambra State, the whole community is deserted. Nobody is there. You go to Okigwe, you go to Osu, things are happening. People are running away. Should we continue running away? Is it not our land? So if I say that we should raise up arms in defense of our people, tell me, where have I heard? Ihe chọrọ ime ya bịa mee mmadụ ya na-anwụ more than once. Ihe a na-eme n'ala Igbo adịghị mma. Ndị Igbo kwesịrị kwụsọtụ, because ihe mere ndị gọvanọ na-achọghị ịhụ that na emere protect ndị mere ha vote, whether they came in by hook or crook, by selection or election, to speak on behalf of the Igbos. You should start targeting their interest. We are hearing that Nyesom Wike bought lands in overseas, paid cash, which is doesn't happen in America. It is through credit. Or goes through. And the Fulani, they were given 100 billion. Buhari gave them.
The amalgamation in 1914 was a mistake. But the dissolvement of regional government by the northern military junta was actually a deliberate effort to enslave Nigerians to the hand of Fulani jihadis. And it's very clear. We don't have a country. We only have a system called Nigeria, a collaborator to Fulani jihadis. That is why Fulani are killing people. They are on rampage, killing people from north to south and to west, and nothing is being done. And the cowards and the fools we gather in Abuja calling them legislation, they are actually part of the problem, because they couldn't actually make legislation to ban open grazing and for Fulani to ranch their cow. That would have actually stopped the escalation of killings of Nigerians by Fulani jihadis. Today, Tiwa Danjuma said that any cleansing and that the Nigerian military are aiding the Fulani jihadists for killing Nigeria, nothing was being done. Commando Kunle Olawumi also made it clear that the idea of Islamizing this country is actually an engineering plan. Nobody said anything to it. And today, what is even surprising, that you will find out that most of the Fulani jihadis will come on national tele, make statement, make unguided statement, and no single invitation by DSS. El-Rufai did that in channel television. It was on media that he was paying international Fulanis that were killing and unkilling Southern Kaduna people. DSS never invited El-Rufai. Sheikh Gumi was actually the unprovoked. He was actually asking for pardon on unprovoked Fulani people. And he was snapping selfie with this Fulani bandit. He was on national tele making unguided statement. No single invitation by the same DSS. But I remember when Apostle Johnson Suleiman told Nigeria to protect themselves, DSS invited him. Prophet Isa Al-Buba, when made such statement, DSS invited him. Does that mean that Fulani are more Nigerians than other Nigerians, or they are more citizens than other citizens? Or what is going on in this country? It is high time for all Nigerians to wake up and call for the restructuring of this country, or this country should be restored the way it was before 1914, so that the madness going on in this country and the madness going on in this country must stop. Some people should not be more Nigerians than other Nigerians. Some people should not be more citizens than other citizens. And that is the way this country should go. Enough is enough of killing of our people. Killing in Benue, killing in Plateau. Even when you go to far north, even the Hausas are not actually spared. The Fulani are killing Hausa in Basari, Funtua, and Molufashi. You go to Gobir in Sokoto, the emir of Gobir was killed by the same Fulani and his people were being killed. Fulani killing Hausas. You go to Zamfara, Sokoto, Katsina, it's the same thing. Are the Fulani more Nigerians than others? Nigerians, we need to wake up and put a stop to this rubbish and nonsense going on in this country.
Ọjọ́ tán bá ti gba Yorùbá, wọ́n gba Nàìjíríà. Yorùbá sí Yorùbá, kò sí Nàìjíríà. Geographical expression. ẹ jẹ́ kí n wá mú lọ sí Kogi àti Kwara. Ṣẹ́rí a máa ń tanra wa by the wrong narrative. Gbogbo tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Kwara lẹ́yìn gómìnà Kwara náà báyìí. Ó mọ̀ ń pa ẹ̀. Àjẹ́ńdà ẹ̀ ní kínibomi. Bàbá tèmi tó bí mi, àwọn náà jọ bẹ̀rẹ̀ Kwara. Bàbá mi is Michael Aṣáájú, the first journalist from the old northern Nigeria. He was a reporter for Nigerian Tribune nígbà tí Alhaji Lateef Jákàndé jẹ́ editor Tribune in 1953. So Kwara tẹ́ ẹ sọ north ló wà. But tí ó bá jẹ́ wá ti Kwara tó jẹ́ Yorùbá, onímọ̀ ṣe máa classify ẹ̀. 1967 wọ́n dá 12 states sílẹ̀. Appreciate Awólọ́wọ̀. 12 states tó ń dá sílẹ̀ ní 1967 under Gowon. Awólọ́wọ̀ ló dá sílẹ̀. Nígbà tó máa pe Kwara wọ́n pè ní West Central State. West ni wọ́n pe Central State. Lọ́kọ́jà ló yẹ kó jẹ́ capital, wọ́n mú bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí Ìlọrin. Ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn di ìjà ní Supreme Council of Yakubu Gowon. Àwọn Fulani Northerners wọ́n ní wọn nígbà pé wọn ò lè gbà kó jẹ́ West Central State. Àwọn Yorùbá ní Supreme Council wọn láwọn yóò nígbà kó jẹ́ North. Nípe ní North. So they came to a compromise. A máa pè ní Kwara. Kwara yẹn ni orúkọ tí àwọn Nupe ń pe River Niger. Wọ́n fi ń pè ní Kwara lẹ́nu. Bangboye ni gómìnà Kwara. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wá láti Ọ̀fà. Before 1967 creation of Kwara, kò sí ọba Yorùbá tí wọ́n bí yàrá ìyá ẹ̀dá tó lè wọ bàtà níwájú Sùlùgàmàrí. Tó máa ń ṣe mítì kò lè wọ bàtà. Ó láti fi ẹsẹ̀ rìn wọ́n ń bẹ̀yẹn ni because òun ni olórí. Fádà mi ló kọ átíkù yẹn, ó wá sọ fún Bangboye. Bangboye wa ni látẹ̀ní lọ gbogbo ẹ̀yin ọba ẹ máa wọ bàtà yín. So that was the first court. Wọ́n wọ bàtà tẹ́lẹ̀ wọ́n wọ bàtà. Yorùbá dẹ̀ ni wọ́n o, ọba Yorùbá ni wọ́n. Ṣe rí ní Kogi, mo lọ aṣọ tí mo wọ̀ yìí ẹ jọ̀ọ́, aṣọ tá a fi sin Chief Cornelius Adébáyọ̀ ní last week. Aṣọ tí mo wọ̀ yìí àti ìfìlà yìí la fi sin wọn. Mo wọ̀ wá sí bí on purpose because káríkù yẹn ò ṣẹlẹ̀. Ìyà tó ń jẹ wá ní Kwara lẹ́yìn ní Adébáyọ̀ nígbà àti permanently secure Kwara fún wa. But the coup of December 31st by Buhari brought back the Fulani dominance in the military. Nígbà yẹn, ṣẹ́rí mo dé government house ní last Saturday. Ní 1967 tó ń gbé Kwara kò sí Ahmadu Bello mọ́, kò sí Northern Nigeria mọ́. Mo dé government house ní Saturday, mo kọjá ń bẹ̀. Abdulrahman kí ló kọ bàbá ẹ̀ Abdulrasaq ó ti change the government house Ìlọrin sí Ahmadu Bello house. Kí ni ìtumọ̀ yẹn? Ahmadu Bello house is the government house of Ilorin, and Kwara State consists of many ethnic nationalities. Gbogbo ọkọ ni Fulani. Kí ni subliminal message tó ń sọ fún wa? They are back. What am I trying to tell you? Abubakar, Bukola, Saraki, gbogbo wọn, they are in the same camp. Ṣẹ́rí Amẹ́ríkà tó máa fẹ́ dì pẹ̀lú yín, ibi tí owó wà wọ́n máa tọ̀ kí yín. when they touch your money, your purse, they've gotten you. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ sà, ẹ jẹ́ ká collectively ronú, ká collectively ronú. And I'm going to talk about finance. Gbogbo àwọn tó ń da ilẹ̀ Yorùbá rú lẹ́yìn tó ń jẹ́ Fulani, every kobo of their money is domiciled in the southwest. Southwest wọ́n ti ń make owó tó fi ń pa wá, tó fi ń destroy wá southwest ni. Dangote ní southwest, gbogbo wọn southwest, wọn ò ṣe kó company wọn lọ sí north because there is no buying power tó lè ṣe. Ibi nìkan ni àwa la lómi. Owó àbú náà fi ń ṣàdúrà nìkan. Ten thousand cows ni wọ́n ń pa ní southwest every day. 10,000 cows, and that is a conservative estimate, very, very conservative. Kí ni mo mean by that? Ilẹ̀ tẹ́ ń pa wá fún màálù yín tí ẹ̀ kì í jẹ, ìbílẹ̀ ń kó wọn wá ká jẹ. Ǹjẹ́ ẹmẹyẹ Yorùbá tó ń kú of colon cancer torí pà ń jẹ màálù? Ǹjẹ́ ẹmẹyẹ Yorùbá tó ń kú of every Saturday tá à ń ṣe party tá à ń gbá àwọn èèyàn sí tá à dẹ̀ ń pa màálù tá à dẹ̀ ń jẹ màálù? Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ mo fẹ́ bẹ̀ yín lórúkọ Olódùmarè ẹ̀yin Yorùbá, ẹ má jẹ́ ká jẹ màálù mọ́. Ẹ jẹ́ ká kọ́kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ by boycott pé èmi ò ní jẹ màálù. Mi ò ní jẹ màálù, màá jẹ ewúrẹ́, màá jẹ nǹkan mi. I will not support your business that is targeted at exterminating me with my own money. Ẹ má tá a bá jẹ màálù, kí Yorùbá bá láwọn ò jẹ màálù mọ́, they will go bankrupt because wọn ò ní jẹ. Let us do what we can do as an individual. Ẹ torí Olódùmarè, ẹ torí àwọn ọmọ yín tó ń bọ̀, ẹ torí ọjọ́ iwájú, ẹ má jẹ màálù. Ẹ má jẹ màálù tó ń pa lágbègbè tó ń pa lẹ́yìn ìgbà, ẹ jẹ́ kán jẹ fúnra wọn. When they feel that they have no money coming from you, you've made a statement. You have made a clear statement. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, mo take time ni mo sọ from my heart ni mo sọ from my heart ni. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ẹ jẹ́ ká support àwọn brothers wa ní Kogi ní Kwara because border wa nìyẹn. ìlú mi sí Òmùwò is 20 something kilometers. Ìlú mọ́dà mi Ìyàmóye àti Òmùwò láì kan lásán ló yà wọ́n. Tọ́n bá ti wọ̀ wá, wọ́n ti wọ̀ wá ńbẹ̀ yẹn, wọ́n ti wọ̀ yín. Ẹ má jẹ́ ká separate ara wa. Àǹsàrà òkè àǹsàrà àṣàlẹ̀ ìkànnì wa, ẹ má jẹ́ ká separate ara wa. Òyìnbó ló separate wa fún àwọn Fúlàní kí population wọn lè wà enlarged because they were foreseeing that they needed that to control Nigeria. Mi ìṣàrà òkè mi ìṣàrà Hausa o. Yorùbá paraku ni mí, kò sí yàtọ̀ láàrin èmi àti ẹ̀, bàbá kan ìyá kan ló bí wa. Tẹ́ ẹ bá dáadáa wá ó ń bọ̀. Wọ́n ti wọlé ní Ṣàgámù, wọ́n ti wọlé ní ọ̀nà Pọ̀tàgì, wọ́n ti wọ everything, wọ́n ń bọ̀ o. Mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín, I thank you very much for that.
Good day to our viewers all over the world and welcome back to Local Journal. You see, the atrocities of the Fulanis has gotten to the nerves of Nigerians, and it has gotten to the point where Nigerians are now calling for the boycotting of the consumption of cow meat. And if it gets to this point, of course, the Fulanis are going to feel the impact terribly, because if they go about maiming Nigerians and unaliving Nigerians without having any feeling of remorse or whatsoever, or without even thinking that what they are doing is wrong, then of course they have an ulterior motive or an agenda, because you can't continue to unalive people who are patronizing your business. You are you're unaliving Nigerians because you feel your cows are precious to you. But aren't these same Nigerians the people who consume these cows you sell to them? Since you decided to continue in your evil ways, then of course I don't blame Nigerians who are calling for the boycotting of eating Fulani meat or eating cow meat. This is actually a very welcome development for me, in as much as I feel it's a beast. It should have come even before now, because like if you have an enemy if you have a sworn enemy who has like kind of vowed to like kind of take your life away and do everything to kind of make life difficult for you, of course you need to do everything. You need to put all your arsenals together to ensure that you like defend yourself and ensure that that person doesn't unalive or take over everything that belongs to you. The agenda of the Fulanis is real, and these guys are not even joking about it. And of course, other Nigerians in the video are talking about amalgamation and the fact that regional government is also the best thing in the interest of Nigeria at the moment. I subscribe to every bit of this thing, because this is actually what we need at the moment now, because Nigeria is terribly bleeding. If we have a regional system of government now, I don't think the Fulanis will be moving freely the way they are moving today, because they'll be restricted to their region. And of course, they all know that this is the best thing in the interest of Nigeria, but they're trying to kill and subdue this whole bill and this agenda, and it's not good at all. The politicians know that this is the only thing that can solve it. If we can't divide, if we can't have a referendum, if we can't come to an agreement to say, okay, we don't want to be united again, we don't want to be one Nigeria again, then of course if it's quite difficult for us to come together to like say, okay, we don't want to be one Nigeria again, then at the moment practicing a regional system of government will be better, pending when Nigerians can come around round table to say, okay, they want to part away from this country and they want to part peacefully. You understand? Tentatively now, we should go back to regional government to see if it's going to work, and if it's not working, then we can talk about the division of this country, because Nigerians are fed up with the whole thing that is going on already.